Welcome to the Safely Controlled Podcast, the show where we think we know what we're talking about, but we're still deeply confused.
That's right, those mysterious, spooky, and sometimes downright ridiculous anomalies that the SCP Foundation works so hard to keep under control.
How do they control them? Why do they control them? Honestly, we're still figuring that out. But hey, we got dice, and that's all we need to choose which SCP we're probably going to mispronounce today.
From homicidal rubber ducks to existentially horrifying vending machines, we're here to explain them to you. Mostly.
So buckle up and suspend your disbelief, and prepare to be entertained by two people pretending they know what's going on.
We doing SCP today?
What are we doing?
I'm just joking. Yeah, we are.
Welcome back.
Oh, yeah. I was gone for a month.
2 episodes.
Yeah, it felt like a month.
We, me and Anna read 2,
Nice.
and that actually would be the episode before this one.
Okay.
But then the one that I did by myself, which came out yesterday, today,
I listened to it.
which it would have went 2 weeks ago to when this episode comes out.
Right.
Confusing the timeline. It's fine. But did you by any chance check out the one that I did by myself?
I started listening to it, yes.
Because I read every time I clicked on an SCP. The first thing I did was roll, and I think I rolled 3 dice and landed on one number.
Okay.
And then that SCP had a link to another SCP. And then that SCP had a link to another SCP.
As they do.
And then once I got to what was SCP 500,
Okay.
that is just a list of SCPs, basically.
Oh.
500, like a brief description of that was pills.
Pills.
That you take the pill and then you're cured whatever the fuck you need to be cured from.
Okay.
I think what they did, this is the thing that actually bothered me from that read. Like this was one of the worst things that I think that I've read so far on the show, was they were talking about this kid. He was like 16 years old, and he also had that same like healing effect, but like he touches you. Let's say you get shot in your arm.
Okay.
And he can heal the gunshot wound.
Nice.
But then he receives the wound and the scars and the pain himself. Yeah, that totally reminded me of something. It reminded me, I figured it out. It reminded me of the movie Paul, which is the alien that's voiced by Seth Rogen.
Oh, and what's his name? The 2 guys from the British guys are in it. Yeah.
Simon Pegg, Nick Frost.
Yeah.
I remember, like at the end of that movie, well, throughout the whole movie,
Who voices that?
Seth Rogen
Really?
is the alien.
I didn't know that.
Oh, how can you not tell?
Because I never watched it.
Oh, okay.
I've seen
that
this.
makes sense.
I've seen the little clips, and I've seen, but I've never really watched it.
There's like the scene at the end of the movie when Simon Pegg gets shot and then he reverses it onto himself. Yeah, fuck off. It's 10 years, 15 years old. Go watch the movie.
All right.
Don't fucking tell me not to ruin it. But
it's not for me. It's for people that haven't seen it.
So that kid was doing all this stuff and like healing people and all that, taking it in on himself. So he takes a 500 pill.
Okay.
And gets cured. So he's back to normal 16-year-old kid that doesn't have all these injuries and ailments or whatever. But then it says something about like trying to cure mental retardation.
Does it?
Right?
Yeah.
And I don't like where's the line to be drawn right here? Because then after that happens, he becomes with the mentality of like a 3-year-old, and he's like living in a room watching cartoons for the rest of his life, and nobody's allowed to like befriend the kid or get any sort of contact with him.
That's horribly sad.
It's the worst thing I've read. As I was reading it back and doing the editing for the episode, I went, this is fucking horrible.
There's something I read in high school, which means it's probably like ancient text now. But it was a story called Flowers for Algernon.
Okay.
I don't know. Someone out there might know what I'm talking about. But it had the same type of, I don't know, gave me the same vibes.
I think there's another thing that I'm thinking about.
There was a movie too.
Yeah, John Travolta is what I'm thinking of.
John Travolta?
Where he gets some crazy fucking superpower bullshit where he can do crazy things.
A movie?
Yeah.
I don't recall.
Oh, fuck. Why do I think it's him? Doesn't he like bend a spoon with his hand? Like he does this and he bends a spoon or something. That's what I'm thinking of.
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. I'll look it up.
He bends a spoon with his mind?
Yeah.
John Travolta.
Yeah, and it's not like
Is it the power of Scientology?
it's not it's not like
that compels him.
It's not Keanu Reeves bending a spoon in fucking Matrix either. I know
Okay.
that for a fact. Is it literally called Phenomenon or something like that? 1996 film with John Travolta.
Phenomenon.
God damn, I'm good.
Look up Flowers for Algernon. See if it was made into a movie.
2000.
There was a movie.
Yes, sir. Cast. Let's see a cast.
I know it was a book.
Matthew Modine.
Huh.
No shit.
Okay. Might have to look at that. Does it tell you?
It's an American-Canadian television film is what it is. That's why I feel like a lot of people might have never seen
An
it.
American-Canadian television.
It's a made-for-TV movie.
in Canada. On the...
Right. I mean, what's the what's American-Canadian mean? Canadian?
I don't know.
Should we talk about the Ren Fair?
I think we should.
We made our normal trip. I feel like we always go on this particular weekend. Well, at least me and Donnie tried to.
Well, last year I didn't go with you guys, and
then we went
seriously regretted it because I've heard the stories of, I just like, oh man, I should have gone. This year, no, I went.
And and then even like the fact that like you were trooping around like in the pain that you were, but you were like, no, I'm fucking going because I wasn't missing out on this. That was good.
That hurt like a bitch.
And the fact that you like you even said you're like, oh, I had a fucking blast. And I was like, okay, good. Yeah.
I did.
I did.
Looking back, I had so much fun. I always do when I go. I didn't know I didn't go last year.
So we always go to the Pittsburgh Renaissance Festival, which is in
Mount Pleasant.
Is it Mount Pleasant?
It is.
Oh, I thought it was in West Newton area.
Well, Mount Pleasant's right next to us.
So okay, whatever. And the weekend that we went to was the Mead and Whiskey Festival.
Doesn't matter for me.
Right. But that was not last year when we went. Last year when we went on the wrong weekend. I think what we did was like the Oktoberfest or maybe like a food one or whatever. I don't remember. There you go.
Sorry.
But it would have been 2 years ago is when the whole fucking group was there. Like the entire D&D guys were there.
Yeah.
And then me and Donnie both spent like somewhere between $60 and $80 a piece on fucking like we had like 12 bottles of mead.
Yeah. Well, you guys spent money on like stuff this year.
Well, yeah, but okay.
Not saying mead and stuff isn't.
I did
stuff,
buy.
but
I
it
bought.
is.
So when we went over to the tents this year, we got there super early again, and thankfully, me and Donnie were like, "Oh yeah, let's fucking move over into this general direction." Because by time like when Nick and Maggie got there,
Yeah.
those lines were so long
To get in?
for those tents, like just to walk up to any of the mead vendors or
Oh,
whiskey
yeah.
vendors.
Yeah.
Those lines were so long by 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
You had to wait a good 20 minutes to make it through the line.
And then by, when me and Donnie went over to those tents, it was like quarter to 11, like 11:30, something like that, quarter after. And we fucking were able just to walk up and do like test shots and then fucking buy our shit and walk away, and like took like maybe 5 minutes.
Right.
The whole
Yeah,
thing.
you guys weren't long at all. But then when Nick went up, when he got there later, yeah, it was a while.
Got some Wiggle whiskey, which I did not realize that I could buy in a shop, and I've never seen it in a liquor store ever.
Oh,
I
you could buy that in a state store?
Apparently.
Oh. Donnie told you that?
Yeah, because also there was another Wiggle. I think it was a mixture for like old fashioned.
Oh.
It was a bourbon with old fashioned flavor to it. Which it was actually really good, and then Nick says that his restaurant actually has that at their bar. The other brand of whiskey that's what Donnie had bought. It was actually really good, but there was the other bottle that I did want to get, but I didn't want to spend like $100 on whiskey alone. But it was
$100 a bottle.
No. Like the other bottle that I bought was fucking $60.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The one that's half drank?
Yeah.
I saw that when I walked in. Nice.
Yeah, dude, for whatever reason yesterday, I was like, I'm having some drinks, and then I had like 3 Oktoberfest and a couple of them shots, and that's why I slept for 10 hours. It was awesome.
Yeah, I slept.
Woo! Good
I
sleep.
think I slept like 9 hours last night.
Yeah, and then
never
the thing
sleep
that I
that
bought is my hammer.
Yeah,
My
the
mighty-
hammer's cool as shit.
My mighty beer axe.
Are you
hammer.
gonna post a picture of it?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, it's cool. I'm holding it right now.
And it's fucking
And
dope.
it's dope because, like, this will seriously. If you hit someone in the head with this,
I won't.
you kill them. No, I know. And it looks like it doesn't even look like a glass mug when you're holding it. It looks like a big plastic mug, but it's glass. I assure you, it's glass.
When we were walking around, like I was looking at the walking staffs. And then the one that I did see that I liked a lot because it was the same like color scheme that I use on my channel and everything else, which is like red, black, and white, was the D20 dice.
Yeah.
And like it was a black dice with red lettering on it, and I was like, that's actually really cool. But like it was $10 more than that,
Yeah.
and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with a walking staff or like that's basically what it was. And then that was hanging there on the wall. Donnie pointed that out, and I was like, oh. And then I was like, oh, it says 75 plus. What's the plus? And then the lady standing there was like, hey, it's 75. It's you can pick whatever wrapping you want. Oh? She's like, yeah.
And you went with the red.
Yeah, of course I'm going with
What were the
red.
options? Green.
Although they pretty much fucking whatever color.
whatever,
in the
yellow,
rainbow.
whatever they wanted.
There was another red, but it was a little bit brighter. But I like this wrap because it's like a rougher red.
It looks like something other than the beer stein. It looks like something that would be on like a fire truck.
And then once I bought it, they were like, oh, yeah, by the way, you can go to the vendors and they'll say, blah, 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 can't fill it up, blah, 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 liquor license. But the one dude's like, just buy 2 beers and then you can
pour
dump
it in there. Yeah. Well, I mean, the handle would get in the way.
The handle?
When you're drinking out of it,
You mean like...
it would be awkward. I mean, it wouldn't be that bad.
I mean, I feel bad for this person.
Yeah, like next year you're poking him in the head. But that's cool though.
Hell yeah.
Hang that up on a
I
wall.
never buy shit either like that.
No, you know.
And then
really.
Anna went by the person that has the little dragon pets that sit on your shoulders and stuff. Did you see the one that she got?
She had one on when she went though.
Right. She got another one.
Oh, she got 2.
Yeah.
So she can have one on each shoulder. Like one's good, one's bad.
And then like even the one that she bought, for whatever reason, it's so much more heavier. It's a dense fucking thing that sits just perfectly on my shoulder too.
Yeah.
And I just love making it like do its thing.
Yeah, it's
control
got like a control that you can make it turn its head.
Yeah,
and-
like it's like this big long wire.
Yeah.
That if you turn it left or right, its head move left or right, and
Yeah.
then you can push it up and down, and then its head.
and then the head will nod. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. It gives it a little
Pictures of those right here.
Oh, you're gonna put them. Yeah, they're cool.
They're fucking super dope.
Yeah, they are.
And then I drank more beer. We ate some turkey legs.
Oh.
Now, but
Turkey leg was so good.
The other cool thing about it was I had somewhat of a genius idea, which only was like 3 days before we went. I was like, oh, I should get SCP stuff for the fair because I was kind of looking for what happened. Like it was my plan the entire time.
All right, fill me in.
I got a shirt for me and you.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
And then
it took me a second.
and then
to see
it
what you're going.
worked, because
Free.
I was basically trying to see if I could get some sort of engagement out of people with SCP.
Yeah. Yeah. So we were wearing these SCP shirts. Matt got me an orange one with white lettering, and it's the D class symbol, which is great. And one person came up to me and immediately knew what it was up by the mead area. And it was just cool to see a little bit of recognition. Honestly, I've never heard of SCPs until this. Mm-hmm. So to me, it was like, oh, this is cool. This is a part of the internet that I don't know about.
Same guy too. That was over in the the picnic area, whatever you want to call that.
Yeah, the big clearing up on the field.
But he did come over to us, and he was the guy. He's like, I want to bone you both, and he's the guy. That
He
handed
handed us
the
little bones. Yeah.
And he had said something which was really funny. He's like, I don't know why they got the D class out here. On the spot, I should have said something like, oh, no, he's a test subject. We gave him a little something. We're seeing how this works out.
That would have been great.
Because why wouldn't I?
Right.
My shirt was black, and on the back it said SCP Field Agent.
Yeah. Yeah. Yours didn't say anything on the front.
No, it's just plain black on
Yeah,
the front.
yeah.
I honestly thought that was the front when I bought it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, nonetheless.
And then when I got it, I was like, I Oh, it goes on the back.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it's
It would
cool.
be cool if like I had just
Like
a
a little
logo.
logo. Yeah,
just a
something.
normal thing.
That's all right.
I could buy like a patch.
Yeah, you could.
Totally.
Yeah, that would be neat.
I want a going with Rogue patch, the R,
yeah.
and then I want like an SCP logo.
Oh, you should have some
or
made.
both.
Yeah. I could put that on my jean jacket.
Yeah.
I don't have a jean jacket.
Yeah. Did you see my leather jacket?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you were here for that? That fucking
yeah.
was fat.
Yeah.
And it got me a leather jacket.
Uh-huh.
I never had one before.
Yeah. It's not like a Fonzie leather jacket. It's more like a raincoatish type leather jacket.
It's more like a...
Like the Matrix leather jacket.
What?
Doesn't he wear a leather jacket?
Yeah, but that's more of a duster.
That is more of a yeah. It's like an in between.
I was going to say it feels more like a Brando jacket.
Yeah. Give you
And
that.
that's saying something because I don't even fucking know who Marlon Brando was.
How the fuck do you not know?
I
who
do,
Marlon
but like
Brando was?
the only other movie besides The Godfather that
Superman.
I've ever seen. No.
You've never seen Superman, the Christopher Reeve one?
No.
Oh my god.
That's on the. This is a TV, isn't it?
1978. It was a movie.
Oh, it was the movie.
The movie Superman.
No,
That's what Christopher Reeve made.
Yeah.
Christopher Reeve.
Yeah, well, I thought the horse made him.
No, the horse ended him.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Lord, I apologize for that one. No.
All respect. to
there's
Christopher
like
Reeve.
an old biker movie that I've seen.
with Christopher Reeve in it.
No, you fuck Marlon Brando.
Oh, like in the 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
a
yeah.
really old
Yeah,
one where
Streetcar
it's like,
Named Desire. Stella.
is it him and like a bunch of dudes? Like it's like a biker
Probably.
gang type thing. And I want to say that they're traveling through like a small town. And
That could be a different movie.
okay.
I'm thinking of the one where, never mind. It's based off of a play in the 50s. It's just, never mind.
SCPs.
But okay, let's go back to SCPs because I'm getting way the fuck off of this.
Let's do SCPs.
Like, wait, are we done with our story?
What story?
The Ren Fair.
I think we're done. What else happened?
Nothing. Just had a good time.
It was a great.
It was a great time.
If you're in this area around Pittsburgh, or hell, fucking, if you're out of state, come here to that Ren Fair.
Well,
I
any
also want to
Ren
go.
Fair.
I want to go to another one so bad too because
There's
Anna's
a-
traveled to Ohio for a Ren Fair.
There's a huge one that when you go up 79 towards Erie, up like halfway up the state, like where the Grove City outlets are, a little bit past that, there's a huge field, and I see tons of people in tents. What
Yeah, I know what you're talking about because I was literally just there.
what is that a Ren Fair?
I don't know what that was because
We need to go to that.
I think she said the same thing, but I thought it was just like some random farmer's market.
we have to look that up.
Because when I say tents, it was literally people like camping out.
Yeah, it was like Tent City. Like people stayed there for evenings, like for the whole weekend or whatever they're doing. We got to look that up. We got to
Okay.
go. It's
You
only
think it's
like
a Ren Fair?
it has to be because everyone's dressed up like I see it from far away, but everyone looked like they were dressed up in old clothes.
See, I didn't see that. I just saw like a massive amount of people.
Well,
And for whatever
the
reason,
hell it is, we got to go.
But they were camping there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's a huge area. Like I said, it's like farmland.
Right.
Yeah, we got to look.
That's
into
funny
that.
that you said that because
Why?
I was just there.
Well,
as
I
soon
would've-
as you were talking about it, I was like, I was just in Erie. And then I
on the way to Erie. Yeah,
on the way back.
we'll check it.
I want to follow up on something that I was actually reading during my episode.
Okay.
What it is going to be this, basically like a log,
A log.
like a test log.
Okay.
What I think we should honestly start with real quick is so you can have some sort of an idea. I've mentioned this already, but that was,
500.
yep. Because that's how we're going to actually make our way to
Does
the
that say
next
pancakes?
one. No, it was not pancakes.
I read that. Tried to read that so fast. You just want me to just like
You
skim
can,
through it. Was this the Matrix? Oh. Okay. Oh. I'm excited about this. All right.
So, obviously, like I said, it's just a pill, and then like this is how I ended up reading so many different SCPs.
Okay.
38, 914, 253, 008, 409.
And there was one that stood out to you?
The one that stood out to me is pill has been used for experiment 447A. Now, this is the experiment log for 447A.
Okay.
This is the
447.
actual SCP file. So what I want to do is actually go through this because I didn't really elaborate on what 447 was.
Okay.
And I kind of read through the experiment log, and I was like, oh, this is like one of my favorite things to find is the test subjects and like the procedure, the results, the notes.
Okay.
I love this shit.
This
this
type
like,
of format.
Yeah, like when we did the vending machine.
Yeah.
The blacked out one. When you would just like
Yeah.
put in so much money and then get some random item out.
Okay, okay.
I love shit like this.
All right, we'll do it.
So I would like to do 447.
Let's do 447, and then we're gonna go back and forth to A. Or...
No, I figure we can actually just read this,
read it and go
then
from there.
do the experiment log.
Okay. So SCP-447, the object class is safe. Special containment procedures. SCP-447-1 is to be kept within a 50-gallon clear plastic container at all times, monitored by camera at a security level 3 or higher staff member to prevent overflow. Areas to be maintained at level 1 cleanroom status to prevent contamination by foreign matter as a site at least 10 kilometers from any cemetery, morgue, or mortuary. Okay. That immediately, red flag, baby. Under no circumstances is SCP-447 to be allowed to come into contact with dead bodies. Okay, to solidify it. Because SCP-447-1 constantly excretes a viscous greenish slime, designated 447-2 at a rate of approximately 10 cc's an hour, Class D personnel in good physical condition is to be detailed to harvest the excreted slime at least once per day. Okay, that's a great job. Hey, you.
Go clean up the
clean up that shit.
You think he has the... Never mind.
Has the what?
Never mind. I was going to fucking... this is a dumb, stupid
You were just going to make fun of the D-class personnel?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
We can still do it. 447-2 can be harvested using any appropriate equipment so long as safety procedures are carefully adhered to in order to prevent on-site fatalities. Slime can be transported in an ordinary sealed glass or plastic container through any standard mode of transportation, provided there is no risk of the slime coming into contact with the dead body en route. Although malodorous, the slime harvested from SCP-447-1 is non-toxic, non-corrosive, and non-radioactive. It is, in fact, perfectly safe as long as it does not come into contact with a dead body. They're really stressing this.
If you're a dead body, make sure you're nowhere near the slime.
Maybe if you know of a dead body around you, don't come in contact with the slime. Because for some reason.
It's... Imagine trying to transport it, and you can't come 10 kilometers within any cemetery, morgue, or mortuary. So you have to keep rerouting.
You're sitting there in the passenger seat with a big jar of slime, and just right in front of you is a funeral procession going past you.
And you just go, oh
no, what am I going to do? All right.
And it just starts...
Yeah. The slime is edible and reportedly makes a good salad dressing. Adding 10 cc's of SCP-447-2 to 1 gallon of gasoline improves fuel efficiency by 150%.
Okay.
Well, that right there, stop. Just do that. Furthermore, SCP-447-2 can be refined, see Appendix 447-C, distillation process, into a useful lubricant approved for use at all SCP Foundation installations, so long as said lubricant is never used to lubricate dead bodies. Oh my God. Johnson, that guy's got rigor mortis.
Dead bodies.
Dead bodies. Don't lubricate them. All staff assigned SCP-447 are to be screened by polygraph for any suicidal, necrophiliac, or homicidal tendencies. In addition, necrophiliac. Oh my God. In addition, all staff assigned at 447 must be in good health and good physical condition and must adhere to on-site safety regulations at all times. This is to minimize the risk of SCP-447 or its generated slime into coming in contact with a dead body. Hey, in case you weren't aware, do not bring it. Alive bodies are fine. Dead bodies are bad. Now,
I did not read this part. This is so good.
is it?
Make sure it doesn't come in contact with a dead body.
Oh, wait till you see
Okay.
the end of this paragraph.
Let me get
F
it, let me
447
get it. Let me
You want to get this?
Yeah.
Have at it. Good luck with that.
Description of 447 is a green sphere approximately 5 centimeters in diameter, with a spongy surface texture and a weight of 1.37 kilograms. The object is warm to the touch, approximately the same temperature as a human body, although its core temperature is slightly higher. Personnel handling 447 have reported no adverse effects as so long as 447 does not come into contact with a dead body.
What the fuck? Let's just find out what happened.
447 was retrieved by Foundation agents on a redacted date in the redacted city of California. The incident clearly illustrates the danger inherent in allowing either 447 unit to come in contact with a dead body. For further information, see Appendix 447A.
I bet you they tell us we shouldn't bring it near a dead body.
At some point, somebody's going to drive by one of these morgues or cemeteries, and it's going to get fucking hilarious. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
The dangers of allowing 447-1 or 2 to come in contact with dead bodies have been clearly documented. Detailed eyewitnesses reported finding prior incidents. To summarize, initial effects include data expunged, 05 level directive research into this file for field proof, but in bullshit. You're fucking
Oh,
okay.
basically.
So 447 was downgraded from Keter to safe as long as security measures are in place to prevent the goddamn SCP from coming into contact with dead bodies.
Are we going to find out in 447A what the fuck happens?
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, yeah, we
I
are.
need to fucking find out.
This is gonna be
This is
good.
dragging on.
So what dash A is the experiment log. This is one of the things that I ran into.
Now, the rating on this is 447, which is pretty high considering.
Nobody is allowed to touch this rating.
What do you mean?
Like, they just upped it to 447 and
What
now
was
it
it
can
before?
never move.
Why?
No, I mean just because it matches the number.
Oh, it matches a number. How weird is that? Apparently.
No, that's
Apparently.
so mean.
Why?
Because I don't want to change the number.
Why?
Because it's perfect.
But it could be better.
I hate you. All right. So the experiment log reads like this. First of all, it's approved by the O5 Council members. We don't know which ones they are. We have the project head, Dr. Clef. All researchers working with 447 are encouraged to append the results using the experiment log format. Date, test subject, procedure, results, and notes.
Fair enough.
And in here, we are
Oh my.
being linked.
There's a million of these fucking things.
So many. There's so many.
We're doing all these?
There's so many.
This is going to take 2 hours.
I fucking love it.
All right.
There's so many, and there's ones that are linked to other SCPs.
Oh, for God's
including the
sakes.
first one.
All right. Date blank. Test subject SCP-882. Procedure. SCP-447-2 was refined into a lubricant. 882 was temporarily removed from its seawater bath, and 447-2 was applied as a lubricant to all joints and connections. The results. Although SCP-447-2 was successful in reducing grinding by 50%, it was also successful in removing rust from the structure. SCP-882 was immediately returned to its seawater bath. SCP-882 was immediately returned to its seawater bath, and staff on hand were placed in quarantine for examination. Notes: let's not try that again, shall we, Dr. A. Clef?
Well,
But it doesn't
worked.
what happened?
Brief description of 882.
Jeez.
Appears to be a random assembly of gears, cables, pulleys, screws, and belts, all made of various metals. Objects size and time of recovery approximately 87 cubic meters. Current size is approximately 12 cubic meters. 882 rust quickly in seawater. No identifiable energy source has been found, but all components will begin to move if not coated in rust. 882.
Oh,
So it removed the rust, and it wasn't supposed to remove the rust.
so it moves. Because it shouldn't have.
Yeah, like the rust is a part of the thing
immovability
here.
of it.
So once the
Rust is gone.
Yeah, that's why he was like, let's not try that again. Show.
Oh, because now it won't stop moving. Oh, okay. Well, that's not a big deal.
That's neat.
So it resuscitated a dead machine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it wasn't supposed to. Although it was successful reducing the grinding, it was also successful removing the rust, which apparently, like, that's when it was thrown back into the seawater
So
bath.
it re-rusts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha.
They're all blanked out dates, so just
test subject.
Every one of these dates is redacted, and like.
So yeah, there's no point.
That's awesome that they did that.
Is it?
No.
Okay. Test subject: 1 guinea pig purchased from a pet shop. Procedure: subject was immersed in 447-2 for 5 minutes. Care was taken to keep the subject's head above level of the fluid to prevent the death of the test subject. Well, that was nice. Subject's fur became saturated with the fluid. Test item required several hours of grooming to remove SCP-447-2 from its fur. No further deleterious effects reported. Deleterious? How do you pronounce that?
You're asking my dumbass?
I guess. Hey, do the Google thing. How it pronounces it. Blah, blah, blah. Not now, whenever. Oh, you can do it now.
I'm not going to do it now.
No, you don't have to. Whatever. You don't even have to do it. You can just cut that whole shit out. Oh, there you go. Oh, there it is. No. You could hit the speaker and it'll say it. Deleterious. All right. Let me start over then.
Ha!
Subject's fur became saturated with the fluid. Test item required several hours of grooming to remove SCP-447-2 from its fur. No further deleterious effects reported. Well, you know what? Go back to that. Do you still have that definition?
It said something about...
I don't know what it means. We know how to say it, but I didn't know what I didn't read what it meant.
I highlighted it.
I didn't read it.
Son of a bitch. Causing harm or damage.
Causing harm or damage. Deleterious. Okay. After careful washing to remove... See, not only do you learn about SCPs, you learn about really complicated words you've never heard before.
Right. We're learning. After careful washing to remove all traces of 447-2 from its fur, subject was consequently consumed by Agent Blank, who is of Peruvian descent. Because yes, Peruvians reportedly eat guinea pigs. Agent Blank reported that the meat was, in his own words, the best couillé I've ever had. Approval for testing of SCP-442 as a marinade is currently on hold pending review of whether or not a steak constitutes a dead body. Huh. Oh,
yeah, because it was alive.
Right. So they have to fucking do something. The dead body thing?
Yeah.
Something stupid has to happen. They have to test it on the wrong thing. And
I can't wait to see it.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay, next is 1 tablet of 500.
Okay.
So this is how I ended up here in the first place.
Okay.
Procedure was immersed. The subject was immersed in 447 for 5 minutes. The subject is a tablet of the. Okay. Once again, the pill 500 is the thing that cures you of all your disease and all bullshit. In addition to curing all diseases, subjects now also leaves the patient's breath feeling minty fresh. What?
So not only did it cure all the diseases, it also
it's a mint.
It's a mint on top of it.
And then the notes from Dr. Clef is about what was expected. Seriously, guys, what were you thinking what would happen? Right, it's kind of like an already decent fucking thing that like you don't need to make SCP-500 any better.
You don't have to be a dick about it either, Dr. Clef.
He's like, well, maybe
he's tired of all the fucking what will happen here? What do you think is going to happen here, dumbass? SCP-076-2 procedure: 500 mils of SCP-447-2 is added to 500 mils of distilled vodka and 24 ice cubes shaken well and strained into a pitcher. Approximately 0.2 liters of the mixture were poured into a glass with mint and a lime garnish. Mixture was taken to SCP-76-2 and was told, "Hey, Abel, try this. It's pretty good." I'm sure Abel is D class.
No, I'm sure Abel is 76.
Results from 76-2 agreed the mixture was, in his words, refreshing, but immediately lost interest when told of SCP-447-2's interaction with dead bodies. Well, maybe you shouldn't have told him. Because of the SCP-76-2's tendency to become and or create dead bodies, further contact with SCP-447 is forbidden.
In a brief description of 76, consists of two components, a stone cube and a humanoid entity. And I'm pretty sure that it was -2 we were talking about here. Resembles a lean... What is that?
Semitic.
076 resembles a lean Semitic human male in his late 20s. Hair is black, eyes are gray, skin tone olive. 1.96 meters in height and 81 kilograms in weight. Numerous tattoos, blah, 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 blah. However, where's the dead body part, damn it?
It's at the end of the paragraph.
This one?
It's the same one you were reading.
Oh, subject when encased inside -1 is technically dead. So when you're inside your stone cube or whatever the fuck it said it
Yeah,
was?
so that's why they tested it on him, because he's technically dead in there.
Was he in the cube?
I'm sure. I don't know.
All right, cool. So that... Boo.
Okay.
Kill somebody, please.
You do that.
Test subject 1, a Pentium computer? 1.5 gigahertz with data expansion. Sure. The computer was immersed in 447 for 5 minutes with the power cord unplugged. The subject became caped in goo and no longer functions. Whoever came up with this one should be kicked in the head. Good one. Great.
I like Dr. Clef.
All right, so next subject is SCP-063. Procedure, not Dr. Clef, somebody else, used 447 instead of toothpaste to brush his teeth with 063. Given that the doctor doesn't need to use toothpaste to begin with, not much really. Notes. What is with you people? Dr. Clef is losing his mind because he doesn't understand these tests. 063 description appears to be an average pale blue toothbrush, stenciled along the side of objects with the words, "The world's best toothbrush." It does say Tothbrush.
Yeah.
Displays the ability of effortlessly cleave through any and all dead or inorganic matter. The focal point is the ability of being the bristles. Oh, so it's like the toothbrush of all toothbrushes. You don't even need to fucking go to the dentist anymore type shit. Okay,
Yeah.
sick. And then he instead of, you don't need the toothpaste, so it's like, that's like, it doesn't make any sense. Why would you run that test?
Yeah.
I now I'm understanding Clef a little bit.
Yeah.
But I am going to let you have.
The next one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, test subject, 1 dead body. Here we go. Notes, test was aborted. Scientist who made the proposal has been reassigned as Class D personnel.
Oh, damn.
Notes, 2. There's 2. I guess there's 2 notes here, or it's a second note. Seriously, guys, how hard is it to understand? No dead bodies. None. Nada. 9. Don't think about it. Don't joke about it. And most certainly don't do it. Sheesh. Dr. Clef.
He's
getting pissed off.
He's getting mad.
He's getting irritated.
And then it gets even better.
Okay, Dr. Clef is the test subject. Dr. Clef was ambushed in the hallway, dragged into a room with a bathtub full of SCP-447-2, and immersed for approximately... So they threw him in the tub, immersed him for 25 seconds. Subject became irate and threatened to kill staff members carrying out the experiment if it were not for the fact that doing so would violate experimental protocol. Notes. As soon as this mess is cleaned up, you will all be missed.
He's the one... If he's
They
the
threw
one
him
that's
in the
like in
tub?
charge of it...
Shouldn't
Bro.
he the one be saying, this is the test we're going to do, this is the test we're not going to do?
You stupid sons of bitches.
Like, he should have all authority over saying we're going to do this test or not.
Next, we have a potassium nitrate sugar mix.
Oh, great. That's what's in a sugar rocket for a rock to send it up in the air.
We got 447 added to the mixture of the nitrate and sugar in order to create a makeshift smoke grenade. Not only did the new mix slow down the combustion in such a way that it generates smoke was 10 times greater than lasted a little like 5 minutes longer than the original mix, but it's also colored the smoke with a green tint and left with a minty smell. Oh, it's a minty thing.
It's a minty thing.
The green slime is minty. Not bad for a $3 smoke grenade, although this wouldn't work well in the field. The odds of the smoke reaching a dead body are just too high.
Again.
Oh, okay. So at least they're thinking about it.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
I still don't know what the fuck happens when it touches a dead body. Nothing said.
Well, Clef's a dickhead. We were almost there.
All right. Well, Professor Snyder, 2 drops, 1 microliter each of 447 and 1 of each of Professor Snyder's eyes. Note that Professor Snyder has astigmatism and normally wears corrective eyewear. Vision was clear and focused for 6 hours, though Professor Snyder reported to now see everything in a green tint. Subject eyesight soon returned to normal, though both eyes are now much more brilliant green than before. Oh, well, I look better with my glasses anyway, said Professor Snyder. Agent Marr said this might be marketable as vision correction, but people might notice the extra green. Regardless, I'd like to request a couple of liters of this stuff for personal use. That's weird.
Yeah, I think did it fix his eyes? Is that what it
It
said?
did for 6 hours.
And then
but his eyes are greener now after the fact.
And now you just have green eyes. Or
Green tint. Like if they're green, they're more
is he
pronounced.
seeing green or is his eyes green?
No. He saw green for 6 hours and then it stopped seeing. Well, I'm assuming it stopped seeing green because it wore off. So it fixes astigmatism for a couple hours. An 8-ounce, 236 ml glass of skim milk. 2 teaspoons, 10 ml of SCP-447 was thoroughly stirred into the milk. Milk turned a bright green color and was slightly thicker, with a slightly minty flavor. Chemical analysis later indicated that the concoction was now lactose-free. You know, we might be able to market this stuff. I'm pretty sure dead bodies don't drink milk, said Professor Snyder.
Yeah, but you can sell fucking the minty milk next to somewhere where there's a dead body.
But if you do, then who knows what happens?
I mean, I guess like in the theory of it, if this is anywhere close to a dead body, but even a live body can turn into a dead body at any minute.
Well, if they die.
Right.
But what's the chances? Like, let's say this thing is like in a cup right in front of me. I'd have to have a heart attack, and then who knows what happens.
Right. We have to get there, and I'm getting pissed off because it has to happen.
Do you know the answer?
No.
Okay.
I didn't read this.
I thought
and
you
I'm
did.
Getting pissed off.
Oh, you and me both.
Anyway, next test subject. 15 pounds of quick dry cement. The cement powder and 5 gallons of 447 rotated inside a standard miniature cement mixer. The mixture looked green and solidified
Bet
too
you
hard.
it was minty.
Yeah, if they ate the cement, it's probably minty. It might smell minty.
Maybe.
The mixture solidified and hardened 50% greater than normal concrete, and it took twice as long to dry. It seems promising, but it's time-consuming to make the risks of a dead body falling on a slab of this is too high, Professor Snyder. A dead body falling on the...
What the fuck?
Well,
what if they it was like a graveyard?
What if it's like
vault?
somebody that's dying?
I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck happens if someone's dead.
2 cups of water. 1 tablespoon of 447 thoroughly stirred into the water. Water turned green tint, but is otherwise normal. Contaminants reduced by 78%. This would make a good chlorine substitute for swimming pools. All of the cleanliness and chlorinated water without the bleachy smell or hair discoloration. Too bad some swimmers are careless and turn into dead bodies.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Dr. Ray, all right, douchebag.
Yeah, I like them all.
All right, there you go.
1 pizza produced by SCP-458. 1 small sauce cup of 447-2 is held in one hand by Agent Palinuk, while the other holds SCP-458. No outward change in the composition of 447-2 is evident. 458 produced a hamburger pizza on a cheese-stuffed crust. After dipping a slice in 447-2 and ingesting, noted the taste of the substance was like a creamy Italian dressing. Following his consumption of the pizza, his breath was said to be minty fresh, and then he proceeded to hoard the pizza box to himself for a few hours. Notes: this brings up new indication to the nature of 458. Nothing remarkable has come to attention from this, other than Pal's tendency to overeat. Slight psychological therapy may be in order, said Dr. Marino. And Agent Palinhook said, I suggest we market this stuff as dressing, but people eating lots of pizza on a regular basis tend to become dead bodies, so here we go.
Dude, yeah, these motherfuckers and their dead body logic. Like, I mean,
Dude,
like,
we're not
I
even a quarter
understand.
down the page.
I was just saying about, pretty much everybody's a dead body at this point. Like, the odds of somebody just having a heart attack randomly and dying. Brief description of 458 is a large-sized pizza box from the pizza chain Little Caesars. They're hot and ready variety. And it's made of simple cardboard, measures 25 centimeters by 25 centimeters. It's a 10-inch box, God damn it. And weighs about 20 to 20.49 grams, depending on the toppings. And the result of unusual nature, 458 measurements of weight is inconsistent. So, wait, does it make its own pizza?
No, keep going.
When 458, only that the ordinary pizza box, when it becomes into contact with human hands, it instantly replicates within the holder's subsequently preferred choice of pizza, down to the favorites: sauce, cheese, crust, and topping. Oh, it's kind of like the coffee machine, but a pizza box.
Yeah, I could taste it already.
So it's like you want you go up to the coffee machine, you enter 50 cents and get whatever you want, but you just hold this pizza box and boom, pizza.
You take a piece of pizza and it's a New York slice from Rockaway Beach. One blank brand of cellular phone. Blank phone is placed in one small plastic container holding 1 liter of 447.2 and left to sit for 5 minutes with power off and battery disconnected. Results: the blank phone is ruined and subsequently destroyed in a nearby furnace. Ashes and fumes from the burning blank phone were reported to be green and minty in scent. Hey, has anyone seen my phone? Agent Paladino.
These people...
I can't say that. Are mentally deficient.
They just do whatever they want in this lab. They don't know.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Hey, you know what? Let me grab this dude's phone and just throw it in there and see what happens. Hey, what happened to my phone?
One brand condom.
Oh.
Dr. A places the condom on his data expunge, that's funny, and applied 447 onto it. He then tested 447 to covered condom by... okay. Dr. A reports that the procedure went really well. I could market this as that kind of lubricant, but I don't think the warning label is enough to ensure some necrophiliacs don't use it on a fucking dead body.
Listen.
Oh my God. We did not need to go that fucking far.
I'll never put any kind of alien, unknown substance on my junk. That's just insane.
I like to point out that this guy jerked off with a condom on.
But he said it went really well. He probably finished.
Yeah, he did. 3 cars. 1 2006 Honda Civic, 1 2006 Dodge Stratus, and 1 2006 Chevy Malibu. 447 was used as liquids in each vehicle, mixed equally with oil, used as window washer fluid, and mixed into the radiator. Each car had each liquid added individually. The various components of each engine performed with superb results. The Honda's radiator did not overheat until temperatures reached in excess of 340 degrees Celsius, more than twice the average temperature of the vehicle. The water seemed to be tinted green even after being drained. The Stratus windshield was cleaned with factory new perfection. It resisted dirt and grime after use. Side effect described a tint green glass. Coal. The Malibu's engine components were lubricated to perfection and lasted over 160,000 miles on the diameter.
Dynamometer.
Whatever. The fucking...
That's that, like, it's like a thing.
I know what it is, but, like, I've never heard of that.
A dyno. You've never heard someone dynoing their car?
Yeah,
that's what it means.
Okay. Impressive, but given intelligence, some drivers, the chance of dead bodies contaminating the sample is too high.
Yeah, like if you, like...
Car crash.
Yeah, and your body gets splattered onto the windshield, and you come in contact with the nice windshield fluid.
The car that has the windshield...
Yeah,
the Stratus is coming at you, and then you're not wearing your seatbelt. You're just standing there, fucking, and then it hits you, and you're dead, and you're dead, and lying on the windshield, and then something
happens, whatever the fuck it is.
This is bullshit.
This is bullshit that it's taken us this fucking long.
We're gonna be here a while.
Watch it. It won't even explain it at the end. This is gonna be all shit.
Fuck.
All right. One roll of blank brand duct tape. 447 was applied to the adhesive side of a strip of duct tape, which was subsequently attached to a cement brick. Tape had bonded to the cement with twice the strength expected of a normal strip. Cement brick was left with a green stain in the shape of the strip of tape. I bet you it smelled minty. This could be marketable, but with all the possible uses for duct tape comes the even greater risk of coming into contact with dead bodies. Dr. Slav. Why is there 4 doctors here? And none of them know what the fuck's going on. Nuclear reactor at site blank. During the regular maintenance, blank liters of SCP-447-2 were added to the moderator material in the reactor. The moderation of neurons was increased by redacted, leading to very high thermal output and temperature alarms being activated. The reactor's chamber gained a green tinge and a faint mint smell. Surprising. Effective, but the chance of an explosion and radioactive slime reaching dead bodies over a large area is too high. Dr. Kochka. Dr. Kochka has been incarcerated and sent to a corrective facility for unauthorized and extremely dangerous testing. And I said incinerated. It's incarcerated.
So he wasn't supposed to do that because... Oh.
Yeah, because the chances are too high that...
All right, cool.
Yeah.
1 Colt Python revolver with an 8-inch barrel. That's a fucking... Rick Grimes.
Yeah,
Rick Grimes used a Python.
Yeah, that's like a Western.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So the procedure, the gun was taken apart for regular cleaning. The cleaning cloth was put into a small tube of 447 and soaked for 5 minutes. Cleaned as normal would, lubrication replaced with 447-2. The gun was... So, results. The gun fired with a 35% reduction in recoil. Testing found bullets fired had their maximum speed nearly increased by 210% and acceleration increased by 55. Accuracy was increased by 3.7 at close range and by 486% at maximum range. Max range was also increased by 40%. Gun smoke was green in tint. Interestingly, unspent ammunition put into the gun were stated to smell minty and had a green tint. Despite this, when these bullets were removed and fired from another gun, said the gun did not receive any benefits. Now, this is going to... These notes are really going to piss me off. The more testing we do, the more I begin to wonder how more advanced technology would be. If only this damn dead body curse didn't exist, this stuff would benefit us in so many ways. This test shows that guns would become extremely efficient, but then again, guns aren't used to kill people, so if you run into a dead guy at some point...
Well, that's the whole point of a gun.
I suppose if we could use this in combat situations, but only as a last resort, and even we'd have to be careful.
Like shoot someone in the leg.
Right. Oh, yeah. Right.
And then, but then they might bleed out if you hit their artery.
Right.
I don't know. Shoot their hat off. I don't know. 1 liter of candle wax. Wax was added to 447-2 in a 2-to-1 ratio of wax to 447-2. A candle wick was dipped into the wax to create a candle. Candle gave off 50% more light at a distance of 10 meters and also gave off a strong smell of... Mint as it burned. However, the candle burned out in roughly half the time that a candle was solely made out of wax and was far more difficult to extinguish, requiring a CO2 fire extinguisher to put out.
No shit.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's kind of cool. While it may seem like a good idea to market it, the mint smell was far too strong to the point of being nauseating. The candle also burns out too quickly to be used as a source of light. I suppose you could use it as an air freshener, but seeing how dangerous fire can be and how hard it is to put out, let's just say there's a good chance of it coming to contact with a dead body somewhere down the line.
You know, because candles cause house fires.
Yeah, and people die in house fires.
Test subject, SCP-586. 10 milliliters of 447 was directly applied to 586. No, results, no noticeable cha-chas to structure, composition. What the fuck are you talking about?
What's a cha-cha?
No noticeable cha-chas to structure, composition, or effect of 558 were noted.
558?
586. What the fuck am I reading?
I don't know.
However, 586 became more violently luminescent in its shades of gray and was reported afterwards to smell strongly of mint. Notes, I see no point in continuing this line of zesting.
Testing?
Zesting.
Maybe testing.
But if it is safe, very little chance of dank bodies here.
Okay. We've got a stoner doctor. Oh!
God.
What the hell?
Description of 586 is a smelt metallic object, pale green in color. The anomalous profession of the object was discovered by accident. In any sentence written about the object, at least one typist will be created Specifically, one or more words will be replaced by ant incorrect word.
Any. Yeah. One. Yeah. So that's why the words are misspelled. Okay.
Zesting, dank.
Yeah. Well, dank is a word.
Well, these are, but testing and dead.
Yeah, but I like how it's dank.
SCP-914. 1 liter of 447 in a glass container was placed into 914 and refined on the rough setting. 10 glass containers, all exactly 1/10 mass of the original container, each holding 100 milliliters of 447. Notes. Well, what did you expect? 914 is the clock. Oh, okay. So I read about this one as well.
Okay.
The large clockwork device, several tons, covering an area 18 square meters, consisting of screw drives, belts, pulleys, gears, and springs, and other clockwork bullshit.
That's a hell of a clock.
It's not necessarily a clock. It's a fucking massive machine and whatever. This was another thing that they did with 500, is put a pill of 500 on the other setting. Maybe it isn't. It would be on the 500 page. But yeah, they put 500, like one pill of 500 in this machine, and it came out something completely different, which made me think that 500 isn't like actual like medicine, whatever the fuck it is. Oh, so they did another test on 914 right after that.
On a 1-to-1 setting.
Right. Oh yeah, because they did it on. Wait. Oh shit, they did it on the rough setting, and then they did it on the coarse setting.
Okay.
1 liter 447 in a cylinder glass container. 447 recovered in this manner gradually degraded to an unknown fluid with similar composition to.
You could Google that.
I could. With a half-life of 2 hours. Why do I have a feeling I actually know what the
That's an animal.
Yeah, but what? It seems.
It's a dolphin.
A bottlenose dolphin.
Why don't they just write dolphin?
Because these people hate me.
Okay.
After most of it had sufficiently degraded, I suggest this new fluid to be run through similar tests as were conducted before. Agent R, head cook at Site Blank, reports that this fluid has a simple and rustic yet surprisingly compelling flavor and has requested 5 liters for culinary use. Request denied because people can die while they eat. And then 914 on the 1-to-1 setting.
The result is a dead body.
Further cross-testing with 447 and 914 have been enjoined by the O5 Council member. So that's funny. They said it became a dead body, now you can stop.
Yeah. 2 liters of blank brand paint primer. 250 mils of 447-2 was mixed thoroughly into the paint primer. The primer took on a green hue and started to smell minty. The resulting paint was approximately 200% more opaque when compared to a different can of primer. This would be marketed in some home improvement stores, but the chances of finding a dead body coming in contact with the painted surfaces is too high. Plus, the smell of mint is overpowering when a whole room is painted with the primer. Well, who cares how opaque a paint is?
I mean, also, I guess the chances of the dead body coming in contact with the wall?
With primer. You'd still paint over top of it.
Is it direct contact? Did I miss that part?
It said direct contact.
I thought it was like 15 meters
within
or something
10.
like that.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, maybe.
So maybe it doesn't have to be in direct contact. Yeah. Whatever. 1
pair of Adidas brand running shoes, size 12. 10 liters of 447-2 was poured into a standard hardware store bucket. The pair of Adidas shoes were submerged for 5 minutes and removed. Shoes were then applied to researcher Ortiz's feet. Rubber sole increased by 37% in density, allowing the subject to run slightly faster. Shoelaces became 13% more rigid, slightly decreasing the chance of the night becoming unraveled. Shoes emitted a minty scent.
Bro.
We could market this as some kind of shoe conditioner, but I seem to be aware of the fact that many dead bodies wear shoes, according to researcher Ortiz.
We're like...
Let's keep going.
No, hold on. We're so far into this, I just realized what this fucking thing is.
You did?
You ever see Flubber?
Yeah.
Do you know what Flubber is?
Yeah, I remember. Yes.
This is Flubber.
What happens when it comes into contact with a dead body?
Well, I don't remember that part because it was a children's movie.
Well, I don't think...
Technically, I think it was a children's movie, a PG, whatever.
Yeah, it was a Disney movie.
I remember now from that movie, he's like slapped it on like the basketball, their hands on like They were like holding
made
their
them
hand.
jump higher. Yeah.
Yeah, shit like that.
Okay.
So you put the flubber on the goddamn bullet, makes it shoot faster and better accuracy and all that crap.
Bounces off better.
We're reading a fucking SCP about flubber. That's what I was thinking of.
I'm thinking 50s Disney flubber.
Yeah, I'm 33 years old.
Yeah, I know. I know. So, a variety of clothing... fuck off. A variety of clothing belonging to Dr. Levy. 100 mils of 447-2 was used as a substitute for fabric conditioner in a washing machine. Dr. Levy's clothes were washed for 30 minutes, after which the clothes were dried and worn by Dr. Levy. The clothing seemed more resistant to rips and tears as well as shrinking. Dr. Levy reported that the clothes felt more comfortable than before. Clothes took on a slight green tinge as well as possessing a slightly minty smell. We can market this as fabric conditioner, though some people might not like the green tinge and smell. Plus, there's that problem that dead bodies are often clothed.
Yeah.
Dr. Levy. Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
Dr. Obvious.
Dr. Obvious.
Oh, they're all Dr. Obvious.
That was good.
Yeah?
I like that a lot.
Dr. Hakila's, I don't even know how to say it, I'm just going with that. Drop of 447-2 was placed on the back of the subject's hand via an eyedropper. Dr. Hakilia proceeded to slap a nearby researcher across the face.
I would like to point out that's the back of the hand.
Oh, she did backhand slap.
That's a fucking bitch slap.
That's a bitch slap. Yeah. Pimp slaps the other side of the hand. The researcher said that they had a minty taste in their mouth after being slapped. Dr. Hakila proceeded to do the same to someone else, but the effect had wore off. First of all, why? Second of all, why did we let him do it, Dr. Clef said. How did he change to Dr. Clef?
I mean, he's been here the whole time.
But, I mean, it changes from one person to another.
It's just whoever's
working that shift
whoever's
that day.
We got a brand ballpoint pen.
Okay.
The ink cartridge. Oh, God. Cartridge.
Yeah.
Cartridge.
Cartridge.
The ink cartridge was infused with 0.5 milliliters of 447. Anything written with the pen became approximately 27% clearer and gained a greenish tint. A slight minty smell was also
Emanating.
A slightly minty smell was also starting to emanating from the ink. Whatever. Matt, you fucking piece of shit. Learn how to read. This could be great to market for children. Scented pens.
Imagine that.
And I don't think there's much of a likelihood of it coming in contact with dead body, although you can never be too safe. You guys are very, very safe. You can never be too safe. You guys are the definition of too safe.
What if a kid's drawing in a book?
And then he stabs himself in the eye.
Oh, and someone walks, trips, lands on the book, dies because their head bleeds out.
We still don't know.
We still don't know what happened.
We're never going to find out.
One 1045 T5 wire stripper. Metal portion of the subject was submerged in 447-2 for 30 seconds and used to strip 12 gauge copper cable. Any insulation was easily peeled off regardless of improper use of the tool, but stuck to the T5s and had to be removed by hand. This would make the lives of new electricians so much easier. Unfortunately, they could be careless and get shocked to death while holding onto this. True. Wait a minute. So, any insulation was easily peeled off regardless of improper use of the tool. Well, it is hard to get that shit off.
This seemed like it was right up your alley.
Yeah, I got
wiring and such.
I mean,
and all
I knew
crap.
what the stuff meant. That's all. One standard tub of Legos. The tub was filled and submerged in 447-2 for 1 minute and then used to create a variety of items. Builders state that the directions just kind of come to us. We don't even need to look at the manual. Bricks also turn lime green and have a faint mint smell. The only reason I say we shouldn't market this is the fact that a small child could choke on it, then we'd have an entire new thing to deal with. Dr. Markman. Formerly requesting this tub for recreational use. They're really addicting, Dr. Sanders. Accepted. Have fun, Dr. Markman. These jagoffs.
I like the. Yeah, I was thinking of the same thing.
I would have never thought of a little kid choking on a Lego piece.
Yeah, I went straight there.
But that's horrible.
Everything they say, it's just like, how do you come in contact with the dead body? Like your clothes, your phone, Legos, milk.
Ink. One each foundation security.
I like how though it's this really weird thing where people are actually like addicted and like they have this infatuation with building with
I mean, if
Legos.
you can build shit without having to look at stuff, that'd be cool as shit. It's just all in your head.
Okay, so next test is one of each Foundation security cards tier leading up to 4. Key cards were left to dip in 447 for 1 hour, then tested on pre-made key card testing doors. All key cards had their numbers erased and replaced with level 2 tiers above their own. So 1 to 3, 2 to 4, 3 to 5, 4 to whatever the fuck. All cards performed with their respective new numbers. Requesting an extra level 4 key card and 1 tier of 447, Dr. Sanders.
1 liter of it.
And then No by Dr. Markman.
2 AA batteries. Batteries are submerged in 447 for 30 minutes and then inserted to Dr. Clinton's flashlight, which was then shown until batteries were out of power. Both batteries lasted roughly 28 longer and were tinted a light green. The light from the flashlight was also green. I guarantee you there's a minty smell in the air.
Yeah. Well,
it doesn't
as soon as they said something about a flashlight, I was like, oh, it's going to be green.
Yeah, all right. This we could probably use. Pretty sure dead bodies can't use batteries, but someone may want to make sure that the green light doesn't have the same properties as normal slime, said Dr. Clinton. Nope. Batteries have a tendency to cause dead bodies when around babies. Dr. Engelhart. Oh, because they eat them, choke on them.
Wow. I mean, the Lego thing.
Yeah, but he's right.
Wow. Fuck.
He's right.
Okay.
Yeah, just got to make sure they're not around babies.
10 flash rockets. 10 fucking M22A1 flat. Whoa, okay, whatever, fucko. Rockets were coated in 447 for 50 minutes, loaded into a I'm guessing a rocket launcher. Yes, it is a rocket launcher. To test the explosion size, flame duration, and accuracy. The explosion size remains the same. The flames post-detonation lasted 10% longer, along with having a greenish tint to it. No temperature difference noticed, no difference in accuracy. So it kind of isn't the same as it was in that Python.
Yeah.
Well, the accuracy isn't improved because it's not the rocket launcher itself, it's the rockets. My man, thank you for clearing that up. Weapon research person, it is requested that you do not do this again. Weapons have a way of creating dead bodies. Actually, wait a minute. How did you even get it in with a weapon? I have my ways.
Yeah.
One brand of an urn.
I didn't know urns were branded.
Which, yeah, that's kind of, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where do you buy an urn besides the mortuary or the cemetery or whatever?
I don't know.
Good.
Amazon?
You got a point, dude. Urn was polished on the inside and outside with a mix of polish and SCP-447 at a 3:1 ratio. Experiment was interrupted just as the ashes from a dead body were about to be put in it. Ashes from dead bodies are dead bodies too. I don't care how curious you are, but no ashes from dead bodies. Dr. Clef. He's getting really frustrated really quickly with his staff. Like at this point, I don't want to be a part of you
fucking
people.
Do that.
It's so, but yeah, that's the thing is why would you do that? What would happen? Why didn't you fucking tell me what's going to happen?
Okay, SCP-999 was submerged in 447-2 for 2 minutes. 999 exhibited a green tint for 5 hours. In addition to curing depression, gave the subject green eyes. SCP-99 looked pretty cool. We may be able to do this again. We could even reconsider marking this as an antidepressant, Dr. Fall said. No, said Dr. Clef.
999 appears to be a large amorphous, gelatinous mass of translucent orange slime weighing about 54 kilograms with a consistency that to a peanut butter. We read this before.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
All right.
We've been there. Done that. 1 katana.
All right.
The katana was submerged into 447 for 5 minutes. The katana emerged with a distant green tint on the blade. Clef confiscated the katana before any test could be conducted. Are you maniacs trying to give me a nervous breakdown? The whole point of a sword is to kill people. He's
not wrong.
Dude, he's gonna go nuts. I think, bro, Dr. Clef is going to be our dead body.
No.
I hope he has a heart attack.
If you call it,
I hope this man gets so fucking overworked with these people and actually dies, and that's the end.
that would be so ironic. Then we'll find out what happens.
Holy shit.
One vial of 442, aged 30 days. The vial was submerged in 447-2 for 5 minutes. After that period of time, the vial was removed. Contents were poured on top of the 447-2 solution for 5 minutes. The vial was tightly sealed, yet simultaneously easy to remove. The solution with the vial turned a bright green and gave off an extremely minty odor, now designated SCP-447-3. Notes: I really thought this was going to go nowhere. Maybe you slack-jawed yokels have some sort of a brain in that FedEx box of a head. Have the solution of 443 sent to my office. I would like to personally conduct an experiment with it, Dr. Clef. So, all they did was age it for 30 days?
That's a really confusing one. In its own shit. It's
aged.
It's the slime in a vial.
In
aged for 30 days.
But it is. It's more minty.
And then they put it in.
It concentrates.
In itself for 5 more minutes. That's a weird fucking test.
Yeah.
And then it's really funny that it kind of worked and he's interested in it.
Ooh, this is money. 2 $1 bills. US dollars. One bill was submerged in a cup of 447-2 for 5 minutes. The other submerged the same amount of time within a cup of 447-3. That's the stuff we just read. Yeah. Results: the bill submerged in 2 became a $100 US bill. The bill submerged with 3 became a $2,500 bill, which, according to the U.S. Hall of Records, never existed, yet is completely usable in a marketplace environment. The bill was removed from circulation shortly after by a mobile task force team by command of Dr. A. Clef. Notes: why would you send that in circulation? No, who knows what could happen to that bill out there, Dr. Clef? Ooh, I wonder what we could do this 447-3 stuff. Maybe we can make better and better liquid. Like Inception, Dr. Shaw. Request denied. We're playing with forces we don't understand here, Eli, Dr. Clef. And
redacted,
Dr. Shaw.
That's a curse word.
You think? It's like fuck.
A copy of The Phantom Toll Booth. The book was immersed in 447-2 for 20 seconds. The book became green and gained a minty smell. That's awesome that's the results. I realized a bit too late that the paper might constitute as a dead body of a tree. We really dodged a bullet on that one. Let's not try to push the envelope any further. We have a standard first aid equipment. Subject was covered with 447. Subject will be used in the field to test performance. Yeah, but first aid equipment next to a dead body.
Yeah.
Sure. Agents treated with the subject reported that injuries healed 50% quicker. Agents also reported minty aroma originated from the subject. That was very lucky and extremely risky. Please don't do that again. Understood. Please send the subject to me, though. It would be a very good thing to have at site blank. Request approved. Yeah. Dead body, first aid equipment. Makes sense.
You know we still don't know what the fuck happens here.
Hopefully, maybe someday.
We're
almost there.
I know. One test tube filled with 30 mils of SCP-35's corrosive acid. A glass beaker diameter 10 centimeters was filled at approximately 150 mils of 447-2. Controls of the test tube was then gradually poured into the contents of the test tube was then gradually poured into the beaker. Results: upon contact, the two substances reacted vigorously, causing visible cracks to form on the beaker. Approximately 30 seconds into the reaction, a green flame ignited on the surface of the liquid, accompanied by distinct burning minty scent and the formation of a black salt precipitate. Subsequent analysis revealed that the resulting solution had a neutral pH value and exhibited properties similar to Y909. Substance isn't as affected as Y909. Further results are being for testing denied by Dr. Clef.
So real quick, we had SCP-35's corrosive acid.
There it is.
Oh, it looks like a Loki mask.
It does, but it has its.
Just a drama mask.
But it has secretions. It makes a porcelain. Okay.
It's a 35 appears to be a white porcelain comedy mask, although at times it will change to tragedy. In these events, all existing visual records, such as photographs, video footage, even illustrations of 35, automatically change to reflect its new appearance. High corrosive and viscous liquid constantly seeps from the eyes and mouth holes of 35. Anything coming into contact with the substance slowly decays over a period of time, depending on the material. Like, if it's a tragedy mask, it's literally just crying out corrosive acid.
Tears.
That's nuts.
Okay. And then we got to see what the other part was at Y909 or something like that.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, let's see what that is.
Yeah. So when I hit Y909, it took us to SCP-3000.
We'll scroll down, I guess. Can you do a search within the page for Y909?
No, if the link is taking me here, then it wants me here.
Okay.
Which is funny because I know a decent amount of oh my god, I can't believe we're here. This is a fucking story. This is like a story like
This is a hell of a story.
This is like that submersible.
Oh.
But like
In space.
No, it's in the ocean.
Oh.
And yeah, 3000 is a fucking like
Okay.
a really good popular one.
Does it have a rating? Whoa. Wow.
2823.
Do a search within the page. There it is.
The Y909 compound, originally discovered by the late Dr. Adam Hollister, is a critical component in several modern and experimental amnestic compounds, specifically the following amnestics. Okay, whatever.
So basically, it's a modified amnestic. The compound, Y909.
Very good.
Okay,
Figured that out.
I just wanted to summarize it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
If I think that this is what that is, because I've heard another podcast do that. It's yeah, that one's a good read actually.
Substance is not as effective as 909, so further requests for testing are denied.
Next one is a pack of 6 brand guitars. Strings, rather. I'm sorry, not guitars, guitar strings. It's a 6-pack of guitar strings. The strings were submerged in a bowl of 447 for 30 minutes. Afterwards, strings were removed and all remaining 447 residue was cleaned off of them. The guitar strings were stained green and were attached to a junior researcher's Bard electric guitar. Junior researcher's Bard's electric guitar? Mm-hmm. Why is his last name Bard's and he's playing a guitar? Bard.
Coincidence.
I love it.
Coincidence.
Playing the instrument caused the strings to give off an extremely faint mint smell, coal. As a safety precaution, the strings were properly disposed of following testing. I think researcher Bard just wanted to show off his guitar skills, which are all right at best.
Dr. Clef's a dick.
Yeah. I like how they were like, you can stop doing this now. To see if he could play guitar a little bit better, maybe. It's like the Pick of Destiny, but the strings.
But he just said he wanted to show off his skills.
Right,
what a
right,
dick.
Right. We're almost there.
1 apple seed. The apple seed was introduced into a vial filled with 150 mils of 442 for 30 minutes. The apple seed gained a slightly green coloration before a taste test could be performed. The apple seed started vibrating before accelerating towards the nearest wall, destroying itself in the process. Analysis of the trajectory had aligned perfectly with Dr. King's location at the same time. Notes, let's not tell Everett he might have another breakdown, Dr. Clef. What the hell happened there? Dr. King's location. So was it shooting towards Dr. King?
Seems to be. Remember... Oh, no, that wasn't apples. Those were like cherry tomatoes or something like that we read where they would like explode.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope. Last one. Well, this is the last one. By the way, we don't have any fucking dead bodies, and I'm pissed off about it. 1 full body mirror. The mirror was coated in 447 for 20 minutes before removal. Analysis of the mirror showed that it is now reflective 100% of light. When a subject used the mirror, their reflection showed minor deviations from their actual appearance, usually showing traits of the subjects found attractive. All reflections have slight green tint. No shit. Notes. Luckily, that went well. This is my last test here. This is my first test here, and I don't want to make anything too dangerous. And then Dr. Clef actually liked that one.
Okay.
There is a link here that I don't really want to click. Oh, no, never mind. They're just tags.
What was this one rated?
447 or the list?
The whole thing.
Oh,
447. That's right. It was the same one.
I forgot about that.
Oh, my God. How did we forget that?
Flubber. still to me, it's a little bit of a flubber.
What happens when it comes into contact with a dead body?
That's such a weak point of this. Like, I really wish that we would have something.
I mean, I understand you're supposed to use your imagination, but at least let me know what the hell I'm imagining.
Do you know what you're imagining?
Let me know, like, what you're trying to get at. Like, don't make me try to figure it out on my own when there's no endpoint here. I mean, it would be great if I think it would be better if we knew at the very end what the fuck happens.
But I also like I would love the explanation. I would love it if there was a test that went south and we had something to go off of.
You know what, though? On the other hand, it's kind of neat that they leave it to your imagination.
Right,
and
exactly.
they don't explain it. So I see both sides of the coin.
And I like to sit here and think that maybe it's like the dead bodies get reanimated like zombie bullshit. That's
or they go on a killing spree, or who knows?
Bullets were tested. Well, it wasn't the bullets. It was technically the guns and bullets, I guess. The green minty flavors. This was actually rather high. I mean, if the log was 447, 447.
How did it go to 957?
That's the actual SCP page, not the experiment log.
Oh. Okay.
So it actually has a pretty decent rating to be that high.
Yeah.
I actually this wasn't terrible for me. I love the fact it was rather long, but those experiments, I think I wanted to keep reading them just to get to a certain point. I mean, and we didn't get there, but in all honesty, I think if I'm rating this, like on our ratings, this is not, it's not a 5, but it's not far off from a 5. A lot of different SCPs.
Mm-hmm.
And that would honestly be something if I would run into. Actually, I don't know if any of those were the ones that we. Dr. Clef's proposal. The highest rated SCP he has is 2317 at a rating of 2843. That's something to be interested in, though.
Yeah.
Maybe going back and just looking at. God damn, you write a lot, guy.
Mm-hmm. Good for him.
Author, by the way, their name.
Where did you see that?
I don't know.
You've got to say.
Maybe the author is Dr. Clef.
Maybe. Well, nonetheless, let's talk about reviewing this ourselves. Out of a 5, I'll give this a solid 3.5.
Are you really pissed off that we didn't figure out what happened to the dead bodies?
I'm disappointed, but not pissed. I don't know. It just feels like sometimes, when you watch a movie and you're like, well, what happened there? And they didn't explain it. And you're like, God damn it. You got to think about it. But then like a few days later, you're still thinking about it. This is probably going to be one of those moments. I like the idea if it's like a zombie thing, some sort of infection, some sort of virus that gets into a dead body that could reanimate them or whatever. Because if it's that bad, then it's like life-threatening bad. Right. So that's why no contact with dead bodies. Yeah. What other explanation?
This was a long one.
It was.
We've been here a while.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Sorry for the length of this one, but then again, I don't care.
I mean, and shout out to everyone we saw at the Ren Fair that might be listening to this, hopefully.
Yeah, and also bigger shout out to anybody that's new to this channel.
Absolutely.
Please share this channel with other people. Mark this podcast down. New episodes every Tuesday. Check out all the other content. The other podcasts that I kind of do sometimes now. They'll get back on track here soon, whatever. Check out the gameplay videos. Every Friday of the month of September, we've released a video for our gameplay of the Oregon Trail. Check that out.
And it's Matt, Anna, and myself.
It's good stuff. Thank you for stopping by today.
Oh, absolutely.
What a good read we had.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. That works. Nice.